he didn't just push me out, he humiliated me. My suitcase tumbled down the stairs, clothes spilling like my dignity across each step. His voice cracked through the silence. "Get out. You are always a burden." His mother's eyes lowered. His brother smirked. No one moved. Not one hand stretched to help me. I swallowed my tears, lifted that broken suitcase, and left. That was 3 months ago. I used to love him. God, I used to believe in him. When we first met, he was all charm and ambition. The kind of man who spoke of dreams like they were promises. He told me we'd build something together, a home, a life, an empire. And I believed him. I poured every ounce of myself into him. I handled the bills, the mortgage, the paperwork. He wanted to feel like a man providing, so I let him. What he never realized was that every document, every signature, every binding clause was under my name. I thought it was love. Now I see it, it was foresight. The betrayal didn't arrive in one blow. It crept in, subtle at first. Missed dinners, secrets in his phone, a tone in his voice when he spoke to me, colder, sharper. And then one night, I caught the truth. A message flashing across his screen. Her name. The words, "She'll never suspect a thing." They were laughing at me, planning their escape, their freedom. That night, I stopped crying. I stopped begging. I stopped being the victim. When he spat his venom in front of his family, I played along. I walked out with nothing but that suitcase and my silence. They thought they'd won, but silence is dangerous. Silence is where plans are born. I didn't rage, I didn't plead, I studied, I made calls. Quietly, surgically, I prepared. Step 1, I stopped paying the bills he thought he was paying. He never noticed. Step 2, I contacted the realtor. The deed, the mortgage, the very foundation of that house, all mine. Step 3, I sold it. Clean, final. 3 months later, the knock came. When I opened the door, his mother stood there. Not proud, not smug, but desperate. Her voice trembled. "Please, he's broke. They've repossessed the cars. He has nowhere to go." I let her words hang in the air. I wanted them to sting, as mine once had. Then, calm and even, I asked, "Now you come to me?" She nodded, shame in her eyes. I almost pitied her. Almost. The truth reached him quickly. The house he bragged about, the house he paraded as his kingdom, never his, mine. And now, sold, to strangers. His name erased like it never existed. He called, once, twice, dozens of times. I never answered. When he finally showed up, it was almost poetic. He stood in the rain, suit soaked, tie crooked, face hollow. He wasn't the man who threw my suitcase. He was smaller, reduced. "Why?" he asked, voice breaking. I looked him dead in the eye and gave him the answer he deserved. Because you thought I was weak. The final blow wasn't financial. It wasn't even losing the house. It was walking into the family dinner he once forced me out of. Not as his wife, not as his victim, but as the woman who had sold the roof over their heads. I didn't speak loudly. I didn't need to. I simply leaned across the table, eyes steady on his, and said, "She's moved in. The woman you betrayed me for. The one you swore you'd build a life with. She owns you now, not me." His mother gasped. His brother finally looked away. And him? He broke. Right there, at his own table. I left them in silence. No suitcase this time, no tears. Just the quiet satisfaction of knowing that every humiliation, every insult, every cruel word had been repaid. Not with screaming, not with violence, but with something sharper. Control. People ask if I regret it, if revenge brought me peace. No, revenge doesn't give peace. It gives balance. He threw me out like I was nothing. I made sure he understood I was everything. The foundation beneath his feet, the roof over his head, the air he breathed when he called it our home. Now, he breathes without me, struggles without me, falls without me. And I walk away, lighter, not broken, not burdened, but free. Because in the end, he didn't just lose the house, he lost his place, and I found mine.